Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Saturday, July 10th, Raceday preview. Heard Friday, July 9th. Remember, the pandemic is not over. Wear your masks, sanitize your hand, rehydrate with Jamaica's pure pride bottled water. Experience the smooth taste. Pure water, a pure water we drink. Trainer Gary Sobrati, has been doing very well. He still thinks he can win the 2021 Trainers Championship. He has a chance. Calculus outstayed his rivals, and it showed that those horses that he bettered are not likely to get the distance of ground. The only horse I see that can upstage Calculus is Big Julie from the Ian Passad's barn. Yes, he has his problems, but he's a very good horse, and he's bred to get as far as you can go. That said, there are many a slip between the cup and the lip. Anything can happen. Post time for tomorrow's race card is 12:15 p.m. 10 races. This race is for native-bred maidens, three-year-old maidens, that is. It's a restricted race for all who have not finished second or third in their lifetime. This is section 1. That's what it says. However, there's a horse by the name of Lear, number 3, who already ran third. But anyway, so be that. 13 will face the starter. They go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 3, Leo, not race much, but has back class. Should be fitting now and could reward his new connections immediately if he is focused to do so. Number 4, Right in Flight, a possibility for your lower exotics. Number 5, Diamond Star, another that could factor in your lower exotics. Number 7, Slam Silano, return of a 3.5-month respite. Training okay, and again these should give his best display yet. Number 8, Hydro Primero, has been running at varied distances, gets the Nelson, of which that's a positive move by the champion trainer. Number 10, Another Storm, traded all 3 career starts, and I'm only mentioning her because I trained her. And let's hope that she can run an improved race. So that is yet to be seen. Number 12, JJ the Striker, his last start says a lot and should be on the improve. Number 13, Kataba, Speedy Filly, who is improving, should be one for top honors. Number 12, JJ the Striker. Number 13, Kataba. Number 3, Leo. Number 7, Slam Filano. Number 8, Hydro Primero. That's the order of preference at this time. Second race goes 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. It attracted 8 starters for children up. It's a claiming race, $800,000 to $1 million, $800,000 to $1 million. Number 1, Top Shelf, making its 8th start so far this season at varied distances. On paper, should be qualified for a top slot. Number 3, Loose Ball, claimed on December 5th last season when he ran evenly for third, 4.5 lengths to the winner, El Profesor. Ran 6 times since that. And his last race on the 25th of June was good. That was out the straight though. Finishing third, 2 3/4 lengths to Mr. Universe and Pepito. That wasn't a strong field though, I must remind you. Has the beating of these if he is okay. Number 6, Beach Boy, Shane Ellis had the last win aboard him. Trainer Al Brown Stable is just getting into form, and Berwick Beach Boys run on the 14th of March, going this journey 6 furlongs at 99 to 1, finishing fourth, 5.5 lengths to a solid approach. Patriot and Wilson makes him a top contender here. Number 8, Lala Diva, should be on the board. Top 3, number 3, Loose Ball. Number 1, Top Shelf. Number 6, Beach Boy. Number 8, Lala Diva. And that's the order of preference. Third race, for 5 and up, it's a claiming race, 150,000 to 180, as well as for native bred 6-year-olds and up who've never won 2 races. Also qualified are native bred 6-year-olds and up who are still a maiden. 8 again declared, 800 meters or 4 furlongs straight. The journey, number 1 is the Beast, breaking better tomorrow, should have the Beast in the winner's enclosure taking pictures. Number 2, Willow Dean gets the Cardenas. Number 5, Smoke Screen gets Dane Nelson. Has to recoup in 7 days after that race on the 3rd of July. That was last week, going 5.5 furlongs, where he was in the early and failed to be 8, 12 and 3/4 lengths to Poker Star, April Storm, and Coat of Arms. Revert back to the straight course, which is better suited, and then Nelson takes the call. That's a positive. Number 6, Lady Budget, don't ignore. Number 7, Paintless Stone Red, should get into yellow exotics. Number 8, It's a Wrap, hails from a dangerous barn. It's well drawn and has a winning say. Number 1, though, The Beast, from number 8, It's a Wrap. Number 7, Paintless Stone Red. Number 6, Lady Budget. And to a lesser extent, number 5, Smoke Screen. 4th race for native bred 5-year-olds and up maiden. It's a maiden condition race. They go 5 furlongs straight or 1,000 meters straight. Another 8-horse field. Number 1, Bad Boy Theodore, and last, he closed mildly after breaking very slowly out the gates to finish 8 3/4 lengths. 4th to Silver Tap. Little Red, who is there, Little Red and Lyceum were in front of him, and both of those horses are here again in this maiden race. Number 2, Little Red, Fitmare, who should be on the board. Number 4, The Final Blue, making his 4th career start and his 3rd so far this season, gets Dane Nelson and look poised for a capital effort. Number 5, Rhythm Up, last twice with this jockey Anthony Thomas finished 2nd. No, it's not the last 2 times. 2 of the last 3 starts with this jockey, he finished 2nd, very, very close to the winner out this route and distance. Freshened and is 1 for the top slot. Number 8, Lyceum, was expecting to run much better than that third place finish, 6 3/4 lengths to Silver Tap and Little Red 2 weeks ago. Back with a stronger rider in Tevin Foster. Number 4, though, that's The Final Blue, from number 5, Rhythm Up. Number 8, Lyceum. Number 2, Little Red. That's the order of preference. 5th race goes 6.5 furlongs or 1,300 meters, attracted 12 starters for native bred 4s and up. We've never won 2 races, as well as imported 4s and up who are still a maiden. Fillies and Mares, this race is restricted to. Number 2, Angelus, looking very happy at exercise, but could be made fitter. Well, that is according to the workout shown in the track and pool. Number 6, State of Emergency, ran well enough last twice of recent, especially on the 28th of June, going 6 furlongs. This was a 31 to 1, ran prominently to finish 2nd, 5 3/4 lengths to Cape Boy. Had number 7 Above All Links behind. Could be more focused now. Number 7 Above All Links, narrow framed but good sized filly, who has a tendency of breaking slightly awkward out the gates. But she can be one for the top 3 slot, surely. Number 8 Gambler, hardly ridden last week by the apprentice, gets Dane Nelson this time and should be a more serious contender. Number 9, another Prosecutor, consistent filly who was very uncomfortable returning back to the unsaggling enclosure. That was 3 weeks ago. Has been seen since, and she looks very, very well. This another prosecutor. Number 10, Dora the Butcher got reasonable support in the last, in the total, the 21st of June. Was selling, well, got 4-1 and it pitted out to 6-1. And this horse ran evenly 7th to finish 9 3/4 lengths to Commissioner Adoration and Miss AJC. Number 7, Above All Links. Number 8, Gambler. Number 6, State of Emergency. Number 9, Another Prosecutor. Number 2, Angelus. 6th race, it's a mid-special weight race for 3-year-olds, native bred. 5 furlong straight or 1,000 meters straight. 13 starters. Number 2, Colin's Kawasa. Last 2 going long were poor efforts, and he got a break from racing, a short break. Returned to sprint and looking a bit improved. Have a fair chance of winning even from his inside draw. Number 3, Whispering Magic. Tiny filly, just like her mom, and Magic, a possibility for your low exotic. Number 4, Amazon King, a debutant born the 28th of January, a tested court by Western Classic, out of She's driven by Market Rally. Lopez Dream Stables, the owner, Stephen Todd Trains, Alan Lopez Flowers, the breeder. No groom was assigned, amazing. This horse was scratched on his intended debut on the 21st of June. This Amazon King has been around for quite a while, but surely would need this race to show what he has. Number 6, Legal Opportunity, another debutant. This horse was born the 40th of June at Chestnut Gelding by legal process out of nothing but Zakira by Royal Minister Colin Roberts, the owner and breeder Eddie Walker, the trainer, the groom Lloyd Raynor. 9 Gelding, who will need a few races before starting to show an improvement for a win. Number 7, another debutant, Conundrum. This horse was born the 30th of March, a big coat by Sensational Sam out of Kate's Great by Wildcat Hare. Anthony Nunes owned and trained this one. Ham Stables Limited is the breeder, Kevin Williams the groom. This horse is bred for speed. Kate's Dream by Wildcat Hare. All Wildcat Hare horses have tremendous speed. But this one is another who has been around for quite some time and will learn from this race, at least. And it's very interesting to see what this horse does when he sits the starter after tomorrow. Number 8, Nakamura, ran well out the straight and last. 26th of June, ran even to be 5th, 5 3/4 lengths to Vanquisher, Curlin's Flight, and Diamond in the Sky. Could get into your middle order of exotics, like maybe a 3rd or 4th place. Finish. Number 9, Quiet Boss, looking much improved in condition. Remember that's what I said, since the change of stable, but his workouts leave a lot to be desired. Number 11, Press Conference, back off a 3-month hiatus, looking sharp and focused. Number 12, Turn on the Light, should be the one to beat if she is okay out the straight route. Number 13, Tina's Account, another here off a hiatus, but she is looking good, at least in condition. Number 12, Turn on the Lights from number 11, Press Conference. Number 2, Curlin's Kawasa. Number 8, that's Nakamura. Number 13, Tina's Account for your lower exotic. 7th race for native bred 5 years and up. Was never won 4 races in your career. 5.5 furlongs or 1100 meters. 10 were declared. Number 2, Special Counsel, very light and must be very dangerous. Number 3, Inspired Miracle, return to sprinting. Number 4, Nuclear Emma, has speed. Number 5, He Can Dance, up in grade and will find this too quick at a distance to have a winning chance. However, he's super fit. Number 6, Don Almighty, another who is up in grade. Seems to be a sorted out animal, must be respected. Number 7, Uncle Vernon, unreliable sort, who has the potential to compete for the top slot, but it's not really doing so, if he is okay, totally okay, he can win. Number 6 though, Don Almighty from number 2, Special Counsel. Number 5, He Can Dance. Number 3, Inspired Miracle. Number 7, Uncle Vernon. 8 race for children up. It's an optional claim race, 250,000 with native-bred 6-year-olds and up who have never won 4 races. Also eligible are native-bred 5-year-olds who are still a maiden. 10 starters, and they go 820 meters or 9 furlong and 25 yards. Number 1, Nala's Bushman gets a suitable trip that he adores, as well as having Shane Ellis on. Who the last time this horse went this distance, this horse won under a very patient ride, and by 4 1/4 lengths with Shane Ellis, and he outstayed this Knowledge Bushman, outstayed all 11 rivals. Number 2, Isotope seems in good condition since June. A likely factor here, but has catching up to do with number 1, Knowledge Bushman. And Nemesis. Number 4, Ride of the Mob, 2 turns for the first time, is it? Well, maybe. Could plod on for a very low exotic spot. Number 8, Tarantino gets first time figure 8 as well as a distance that suits. Number 9, Whatever. Interesting. She's attempting 2 turns for the first time. Well, I can tell you, she is bred to get the distance easily. The champion, co-champion jockey Anthony Thomas is called. Whatever. Let's see. Whatever. Number 1 for me though, Nala's Bushman. Number 9, Whatever. Number 2, Isotope. Number 8, Tarantino. Number 4, Ride with the Mob. We come to the penultimate race, race 9 is for trios, the restricted maiden race for horses not finished 2nd or 3rd in their lifetime. Section 2, Section 1 was the first race. It will be the first race. 13 declared. They go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 2, Sky Zone, should be fitting now. Number 5, Boss Bay is workout on the 4th of July, which is Sunday. Plus, Ben Nelson on says it all. Number 6, Battle Rush, did show much. Didn't show much for New Connection on the 26th of June. Going 5 furlongs straight. Finishing 8, 11.5 lengths to Vanquisher, Curlin's Flight, Diamond in the Sky. The tongue tie is off. If that can help, well, Battle Rush should be part of the top 5. Number 7, Queen Adelaide, seems focused for this race. Well, seeing that her work has been stepped up and her condition is looking good. But it's interesting to see what she will do. The tongue tie is on. Number 11, Traditional Boy, should benefit from that last run when coming off a respite. Could upset these. Number 13, Queen T, could be given some consideration. One of these. Number 5, that's Buff Bay. Number 6, Brother Blush. Number 11, Traditional Boy. Number 7, Queen Adelaide. Number 13, Queen T. Final race. Feature race, the National Park Cup. It's for native-bred trios, numbers of 2, as well as imported trios and up, who are maidens. 11 starters, they go 6 furlongs or 1,200 meters. Number 1, I Am Fred, a U.S. importee, born the 25th of February, a big gelling by Golden Lad of Happy Haley by Rock Slide. Milady Adam, CD, owns Jason DaCosta, the trainer, George Dorsk, the breeder, the groom Shaquille Keen. Number 2, King's Magician, born the 7th of March, a chestnut gelding by Performing Magic out of Regency by legal process. Debbie Smith Stevenson, the owner, Everglade Farms, the breeder, Adrian Taylor, the groom, Anthony Nunes, the champion trainer. He trains. King's Magician was closing fast and last out the straight, 28th of June, at 75-1 to get second, a length behind the winner, Gentle Giant. His previous run at this trip of 6 furlongs at 3-1, well supported, was very poor. But the run before that, at 70-1, going 5.5 furlongs, close to be third, 4 lengths behind Super Duper. So it seems that this horse runs better when the odds are long. All right, number 3, Monova, another US imported. This horse was born the 3rd of May. It's a grey filly by Over and Alive by Jennifer's Moon by Alphabet Suit. Where family, the owner gave us about the trains, Dean Bear and Dean and Greg Bear were the breeders. The groom for this one at James Barrett Stables is Liam Saku. This horse should improve off that decent run, the debut run on the 12th of June. Going this exact journey 6 furlongs. Finished third, 6 1/4 lengths to She's My Destiny by Galriri. Monova, his work looked very flashy and surely had some use. And not expecting her to win, but she's going to run a good race again. Number 4, Will the Conqueror, born the 2nd of March, a great colt by American Dance out of Palace Go by Traditional WB Stables, WB Racing rather, the owner, Robert Pearson, the trainer, Wilbert Bagwandi, the breeder, the groom, Cleve Walters. Seems to prefer the straight, but will impact somewhere in this race. I don't expect this one to win though. Number 5, Awesome Liz, born the 23rd of May, Bay Philip by Buddy Meister, out of Curtain Quality by Elusive Quality, PJK team, the owner Ian Passard Trades, Brian Fraley and Alan Poindexter, the breeder. The groom for the Passard stable is Paul Anthony. Disappointing US bred filly who has a lot to find. Number 6, Billy Wiz, born the 24th of March, Chestnut Gelling by Nolan John out of Cadilla by Eve's The Real Thing. Von G. White, the breeder, Jason Lacoste Trains. Sorry, Von G. White, the owner, Jason Lacoste Trains. YS 955 Limited, the breeder, Terence Bloomfield, the groom. Ran well with the best trios in the island and has no excuse if he loses this race. Number 7, Simba the Lion, born the 27th of April, a Chestnut Colt by Lion Tamer out of Just Whisper by Myron's mom. Joyce Racing are the owners. Patrick Lynch, the trainer, Orange Valley SS Limited, the breeder, the groom Delroy Blake. Number 8, Atonement, born the 7th of April, the Dark Bay Filly by Norman John out of Crafty Lady by Stormcraft. Sivan Maharaj, the owner, Anthony Nunes, the champion trader, he trades. YS 965 Limited is the breeder. The Receipt Acosta, the groom. Number 9, Regal and Royal, born the 12th of April. A big colt by Soul Warrior out of WAP by Victor Gallop, Harold Chidi. About the Trinidadian Horseman owns Gary Griffiths Trains, Everglade Farms Limited. Breed this one. O'Neill Stevens is the groom. I'm expecting a good run from this one, especially with the co-champion jockey aboard, Anthony Thomas. Number 10, Taurus Boy, ran well off a layoff on the 25th of June, going 5 furlongs straight. Was with the leaders and ended up 2 lengths behind Gentle Giant, King's Magician, who is here again, and Burton Rouge. 1 of 5 US entry in this race. He must have benefited off that last race. Incidentally, Taurus Boy was born the 27th of April, a big colt by Speedster out of MC McDuffie by Henry Hughes, same mother as Race Car, and we know how talented that one was. This horse doesn't look anywhere like Race Car though. Race Car is is, in my opinion, the most beautiful horse at the track at present. Leighton Farms Limited, the owner, and Richard Lake breeds. Philip Fiani trains this one. Patrick Perry, the groom. Number 6, Billy Wiz. Number 10 rather, Taurus Boy. Number 9, Royal and Regal. Number 3, Monova. Number 2, King's Magician. That's the order. The best 2 have not been going well. I'm definitely not a good punter. I can analyze. I rate myself that way, but the selections And I must remind listeners, it's not what I select, it's what I say. Never you forget that. Anyway, my best two. Tomorrow, race 3, number 1 is Beast. Race 8, number 1 now is Bushman. Take care. Have fun. Good luck.
Greetings, everyone. This is George Rosang, listening to Open Gate Show. Number 1, take a listen.
Hello, racing fan. This is Emilio Bimbo Rodriguez. Listen to the Open Gate Show with Colin Blair, giving you the latest tips and reviews on the horses. Big up the number 1 show.
Hi racing fans, this is trainer Patrick Smelly of OK Don. He's really okay. Beautiful space and Bimini fame. I want to say kudos to Colin Blair for seeing the need for a program like the Open Gate Show and stepping up to the plate. You know, it's sometimes humorous analysis, keen eye, and having his ear to the ground. It gives us in the industry, along with his growing listenership, valuable insight into the races. And also, very importantly, the happenings at the track with the jockeys, grooms, etc. I'd have to say, good work, old chap.
Keep on doing what you're doing, Sammy.
Pure water, pure pride, pure Jamaican. Pure water is about pure hydration. Remember to drink pure water and satisfy all your pure water needs.